ugly people get that little bit of juice, they show you why God made them ugly.
Hi guys, how are you all doing? Guys, I know that this is not the kind of video I make, and sometimes I bring you some other things that is not love story. But guys, let's talk about this because this video concerns black women, white men, and black men. This channel is dedicated to interracial marriage. We talk about everything interracial marriage here. So according to the news circulating on social media, this lady is a Kenyan girl. Before now, she used to live in Kenya. She was brought to America by an American guy. So a black American, all these passport bros who are in Kenya, went to Kenya, fall in love with her, married her in Kenya, and took her from Kenya to America. So according to the rumor on social media, after the black American guy brought her to America, she started dating a white man, and at some point she abandoned her husband and her kid and ran away with the white man. She's currently living with the white man, and a lot of Kenyans are dragging her. A lot of people are talking about her. And when I went through her social media handle, one comment I saw on her social media handle was a comment where she said that people are talking about her without knowing the whole story. So she is being accused of abandoning her black American passport bro who went to Kenya to bring her to America and ran away with a white man because the white man has money to take care of her. A lot of people are criticizing her, like she's getting a lot of criticism, and also she's getting a lot of praise. A lot of people are praising her, saying that she chooses better life over struggle. Then the picture of which was posted on social media that narrated the story, you can see the picture of when she was with the black American man and when she is with the white man. So a lot of people are saying that when she was with the black American guy, she was suffering, and maybe that was the reason why she left the marriage and ran away with a white man. That white man that she is currently living with, or she's currently married to, is giving her a good life, taking her to places. It is also important to note that the white man, the said white man, is an old man, and they are living their best life. So as the news was going on social media, instead of her to be like ashamed of what she did, she's proud of herself, posting videos of her enjoying life, posting videos of her with the white man, but she never posts the face of the white man, but she can show you that she's with a white man. The white man seems to have money, and he's taking her to places. She's enjoying her life. And guys, honestly, when I saw this news, I am confused. I don't know who to side with, right? I don't know who to say, okay, you did good thing or you did bad thing. I honestly do not know who to side with, but I kind of feel a bit bad for the black American guy, right? And again, I kind of understand. I don't know, guys, I'm trying to find a way to put my words in order not to offend anybody, but I feel bad, a little bit bad for that black American guy, since he like left America to Africa and went to Africa, fall in love with the girl, did a lot of paperwork and a lot of expenses to bring the girl to America. After the girl landed in America, she left him for somebody who is richer. I feel like if that is the story, she did not do well. However, she's saying that that is not the story, that people are coming into conclusion. People are jumping into conclusion that nobody know what happened, that she alone and that man are the only people that know what happened in the relationship. Honestly, I do not have much information on this. I went through her page to see if she can say anything about this whole thing, but she never said anything. She is saying that people are coming into conclusion or jumping into conclusion when nobody know what happened, that she is the only person that know what transpired. So I don't know what transpired, whether the man was being abusive or the man wasn't good with her, which is the reason why she ran away and go for somebody who will treat her better. I don't honestly know what transpired, but one thing I have to say is that sometimes American guys, American men run around the whole of the world finding a woman, like the ideal woman, or woman, submissive woman, or the woman that will give them the kind of wife they dream of or they desire. But at the end of the day, a lot of women are almost the same. Like, honestly, if we are being honest, I do not believe that African women are better than American women. I don't believe that Asian women are better than American women. There are gold diggers everywhere. There are bad women everywhere. If you jump into the temptation of bad woman or bad man, you have to like deal with it. This nonsense narrative that there are some places you go, you get a gold in the name of wife, and she will be bending down for you to step on her. No, I don't think that is real. One thing you need to understand is that Africans are different. Like, Africans are even more kind of submissive than the Asians because of lack of access to resources in Africa. So a lot of African women depend, like solidly depend on men. If you have been watching my videos, you know that I have said a lot of things about African women. So in African culture, women are very, very dependent on men. Men take care of the house, take care of everything, pay the bill, while the women take care of the house chores. Like, an average African woman do not contribute anything in the house. Yes, an average African woman do not contribute by tradition. Yes, African women don't contribute anything in the house other than doing the house chores. And when I say anything, I mean in terms of finances, right? So in return, we are trained to like do the house chores, take care of the house, and do other things that if non-Africans see, it will be like, wow. But in exchange, you have to provide totally financially for the person so that she will be able to give you that wife material, or yes, give you that submissiveness. Again, sometimes a lot of this concept of submission in Africa, like women being very submissive to men, and it is driven by African culture. You know, African culture place men next to God. Basically, African culture place men next to God, and women are not equipped, or women are like, they don't value women in Africa. A lot of African countries don't value women like that. Everything is placed on men. So because of that, a lot of African culture, in a lot of African countries, women are forced to be submissive to men. So when you go outside of Africa, you see that culture that push you or force you into being extremely submissive is no longer there again. So your real self will come out. I also see this in Asia. In Asian countries, and when they are married to themselves, you see that the women are more submissive. But then when they are married to non-Asian, they can do a lot of things because of the culture that, like, that culture that forced them into doing a lot of things is no longer there. That is one thing you have to bear in mind. When you go and pick a woman from Africa, from Asian, take that person to the West, once they see the light of West, they will behave similarly to Western women. Bear that in mind. A lot of people who went to Africa to marry, including African men who went to Africa to marry, immediately they bring those women to the West, they get assimilated with Western culture. They will start behaving like Western women. That is it. People should just bear that in mind. Honestly, I feel like women are like, what you give women, they will produce it. If you give a woman peace, she will give you peace. If you don't give her peace, she will not give you peace. That is the key to happy marriage. Not you going to Africa, running to Asia. At the end of everything, a lot of this marriage don't last, because once you bring those women outside of that place, that culture that forced them into being some kind of way. If they leave that culture, get assimilated with Western culture, they will start behaving like Westerners. They will have the freedom that they do not have in Africa, in Asia. This is the reason why a lot of times you go there, you pick them, they come to America, they start behaving somehow, and you start complaining. Honestly, I feel like men should stop that nonsense narrative that there's a place you go, you get an angel in the name of woman. No, you get a woman that have not seen light, that culture made a certain way, and when you take her to a place where the culture is no longer there, she will start behaving like those women you're running around trying to avoid. Yes, that is it. You see, a lot of all these passport bros married to Asian women, once they bring them to America, the same thing, this kind of thing happen. The same thing in Africa too. I have seen, if you go on TikTok, you see a lot of African men who feel like African women in America are not submissive. They go to Africa, pick women there. Once they bring them to the West, they get assimilated with Western culture, know that they have rights, and they will start behaving like Western women. In Africa, women don't have rights. A lot of things we do is not because we want to do it. It's because culture forces us to do it. And again, there's no law that protects women. But in Western culture, there's law that protects women, so women can behave some kind of way and get away with it. I hope people will bear this in mind. Honestly, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know if I should be feeling happy for the girl for choosing somebody who will take care of her. But again, at the end of the day, this man went to Africa, went to Kenya, pay bride price, do a lot of expenses, bring her to America, all in the name of having perfect wife. But immediately she go to America, she feel like no, she's not into that 50-50, or maybe the man is not giving her the kind of money or the kind of life she deserves. She ran away with white man. There's nothing like submissive woman. A lot of women who are submissive because of culture, because culture forced them to be submissive. If you give them the light of West, they will behave like Western women. Bear that in mind. But guys, I want to know what you think in the comment section. Honestly, this has been going viral on social media. I'd be like, let me come and talk to you about it. I also want to know your opinion in the comment section. I want to know what you think. Kenyans are dragging this girl, like they are doing live every day, talking about her, dragging her up and down on Twitter, on everywhere. But again, I don't know what transpired. Honestly, I don't want to say anything because I honestly don't know what transpired. I don't know how the marriage was, or how the man was treating her, or what led her into running away with a white man. I don't know what happened. But again, I want to know your opinion in the comment section. I don't want to contribute anything. I don't want to side anybody. But I kind of feel very bad for the man, simply because of the fact that he traveled far to Africa, all in the name of looking for a good woman. At the end of the day, the woman ran away with a white man.